Hello everybody, it's Holly from Besotted Orchids. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to show you an update. I have discovered, while watering, that my Oncidium Twinkle Marguerite is developing spikes. In fact, I find 5 so far, and there's another bulb that's going to be maturing very soon. So hopefully I'll have 6 or 7. Let me see if I can point them all out to you. There's one. Let's see. There's another one. There are 5 spikes so far in here, and I'm hoping a few more. Now, you see some of the accordion style leaves on here. It's because I had this potted totally in a sphagnum at one time, thinking it would give it all the moisture it needs. It did the opposite. It felt like it never dried out, so I didn't water it enough. I've switched to bark and sphagnum, and the new growths are doing so much better. So sometimes I think, depending on your environment, the sphagnum does not work. I just wouldn't do full sphagnum on anything anymore, just because it never dried out enough for me to be triggered to water. Therefore, we're struggling over here with some who probably won't work themselves out, which is a shame. But yes, I'm hoping here, they take a long time. 6 weeks maybe from now, I might get a few little blooms on here. And they'll be very delicate, tiny little blooms. But that was rather exciting to be watering and to see the spikes forming. Now over here, I have another one that I've been waiting ages to see bloom. It's my No ID from Carmela Orchids. We know it's an Oncidium type. And it is so close to blooming. Every morning I come down hoping I'm going to see a bloom. Like this one here. This one has been on there for ages. And every night I'm like, okay, I'm going to see you in the morning. And it doesn't. So I hope it's well worth waiting for it, because I did break the spike when I originally got it from Carmela. The spike broke, my fault. And it didn't come with a tag, which is unusual for them. So somewhere along the way it lost a tag. So this is going to be new to me. I'm going to finally going to find out the name when this blooms, hopefully. Now over here is a new one to bloom. This is Dendrobium Everlasting Love, and oh my goodness, I love it. It is yellow, but with a little bit of a green cast. And if you hear little puppy whimpers in the background, it's because it's feeding time, and I do have some cockapoo puppies in the other room. And they are all fighting to get the best spot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're getting a little rambunctious at the moment. But yes, here is the Dendrobium. And over here is a different style of a Dendrobium. This is a much taller variety. This is a butterfly variety. And in the other room, I don't know how to do all the editing to shut off and start again, or I would go clear over to the living room and show you the Sherry Baby, which is absolutely magnificent. She is really something. Now over here, again, this one's been in bloom for a while. This is the Pacific Sunrise. And as I said in a previous video, it does change to a more of a solid purple. These, when they come out, they will be copper. A copper and a purple, which is so lovely together. I'm trying to think what else I have around here I could show you. This is just my basic No ID fowl that's been hanging on since Mother's Day, I believe. I got it after Mother's Day on clearance. Here's a bunch of Cattleyas, and some are developing a sheath. Like, there's a large sheath forming, because this is a single leaf Cattleya. I'm trying to see. This one here that my daughter bought me last year for my birthday, so September, is beginning to form a sheath. That is a red Cattleya. Oh, and my Brassivola. Look at that. And I have held it to the light. There is growth in there. And on the new growth as well, it's hard to see in the video, but there is a new sheath forming there as well. So I think that's going to be an easy bloomer for me. My Pachara Delight, nothing so far. It may have to get a little bit older. And Hyacinth Doll, oh my goodness. These sheaths have been there a while, so I don't know. I would really hope they're going to, because it's supposed to be a beautiful pink, and I want to see. I've not seen it bloom yet. Some of these I do buy a little bit younger from Carmela, and then you have to age them on yourself, which gives you a great deal. Now this one here, I've lost the tag for. It seems to be a problem of mine, but look at all the new growth. I'm going to have to repot this. It has 1, 2, 3 new growths, 4 new growths on it. And I'm hoping this one will form a sheath, because it has bloomed previously. We'll just see if it wants to bloom under my conditions in my home. But they do get really good steady sunlight in the morning. And this one also has a new growth that I'm hoping will form a sheath. Sorry, they all kind of blur together after a while. All the Cattleyas, all their leaves are so similar. And I've been waiting for my Fragmapediums. Hoping that these will be blooming soon. I'm hoping to see a spike. These came from Equigenera. And the Hannah Papau, that one has bloomed for me before. So maybe this fall when the temperatures cool down a little bit. They do grow in this bowl because I try to keep it moist. I try to add some water to them. And this is the Snowbird Zygopetalum that will move back to the grow space because it has finished blooming. I have my Advanced Australia, massive Zygopetalum. It is beginning to send spikes up again. I'll tell you, I'm so pleased with it. But it is pushing 3 feet across. It's going to be huge. Which is good because a lot of people have trouble with Zygopetalum. So something about the environment here and the care they're getting here, they really like. This is getting a new leaf, which bodes well for it in the future because I do like that. I really do like that bloom on that Phalaenopsis. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and above all, enjoy those orchids.